I feel like when we have 501c3s on our community or our regional partners, what is it? They have the ability, theoretically, to fundraise. And that should be squarely on their shoulders. There's some of these projects in here that I actually really have a soft spot in my heart for. But that's my soft spot, not my neighbor's, not yours. And so you have to, as a community person, have to decide whether or not you want to give to that 501c3. That should not come out of taxpayer dollars, because you're basically mandating somebody's tax money to go to something that they may be against. Now, most of these agencies, I think they're great, but they're 501c3s. They should be able to be on their own. Now, with the caveat that there are some of these agencies that actually do serve a purpose in our community and do free up law enforcement to do what they need to do, or DSS and that sort of thing. I did sit in on the DSS advisory board when they were doing their deliberations on some of these, and I will say that it was still very hard to determine whether or not how they should be funded. Mm-hmm. So it's not an easy thing to do, but I think in this environment, when we are so far in the hole as far as revenue goes and needing all these things, that we need to make some really hard decisions, and we need to prioritize what these things are. So, you know, that's my thought on it.
I tend to agree with your thought, just to throw it out there to our board.
And here's where the challenge came in. Mm-hmm. So when these different agencies bring forth a report, mm-hmm. I guess, that says what they do, what they're asking for, and what would happen if they were not funded. And in many cases, what they determined would happen if they're not funded, the answer was, well, we couldn't do what we normally do. And to me, I don't know what that means. Right. I don't know if that means that you're you know, it's going to be detrimental to the community, or you're just going to have to scale back on your spending, your own self, you know, your own agency. So, I mean, I did believe that I made a very big effort in attending that meeting and also looking at all of their applications. So, but there are a couple of things on this board or on this list that I don't sit on. I think the Freddie bus is one of them on here. I don't sit on that board. I don't know anything about it. I don't know who does. So, you know, I'm just asking if anybody has any other information to please bring it forth. Sure. Thank you.